And yeah, what we are doing here, which is might consider like mainly is like the health of the elephant. How can we support the elephant in a good way? So what we are doing here is like we try to let the elephant back to the nature as much as possible. And one of our concern is that because the elephant is one of their like our ancestor. Since Laos we used to call the land of million elephant, but now we have lower than 1,000. And when we concentrate about like what can we do to help the elephant, so yeah, we rescued the elephant from the locking camp, which is they work very hard, and when they work very hard, they don't have enough time to rest, and they don't have enough time to eat, and that will cause the problem of the health, and that makes their life going down faster. So in Manalao, we want to do something to keep them healthy and live longer. And yeah, what the difference is from the other camp is we promote here no riding. Why is no riding? Because the elephant they don't want riding as well. The only thing that uh, they don't want people to ride on them because they can't speak. Like, hey, could you please do not ride on me? But they cannot speak. But for us here, we have a very like emotional. We understand the life of the elephant and the life of any creature. And
So what are your you say to reincorporate them into the wild? What program, explain that program to reintroduction into the wild.
so yeah, this is what we concentrate about reintroduction program, because in order to do the breeding to get more baby, you have to concentrate in the wild, because in the domesticate like some of the elephant camp they have all female, no male and no baby, and some of the camp they have all male, no female and no baby, so which is very difficult to get them together to do breeding to make more baby. So we concentrate in the wild. Yeah, but in the wild, they need a very big piece of land. This is one of the challenge, and as we concentrate. So and we are lucky that we found a very big piece of land where we're gonna put the elephant there to do the breeding, that we call a Nampui National Park. And yeah, so this is where we're gonna put them back to the to the wild. And right now we are doing like the training for all the elephant here to understand about the nature of the elephant, because all of them here like the mind is over control by the human, and they kind of like they forgot about the nature and how to be back to the nature. So we need to train them, and we give 5 freedom here for those elephant with us in Manalao. And so the 5 freedom is very relaxed for them. Like the first freedom, they should free from hunger and thirsty. Second, they should free from discomfort. Third, they should free from any cruelty and abuse, and that's why no riding here from Manalao. And fourth, they should free from natural behavior, which is they can do whatever they want. And last freedom, they should free from natural reproduction. So this is very relaxed program for them. In order to go back to the wild, they need to learn first. Otherwise, if we just release them there and nothing happen, and they don't know how to survive, that is gonna be hopeless. So yeah, this is what we are doing here. So we give them 5 freedom for them to be very very like easy, relaxed.
Yeah. So you were saying kind of about how the humans link up with the minds of the elephants and that they kind of overcome the freedom of the elephant's mind. But can you tell us about, because you've worked with the elephants more than we
Yeah.
have. Can you touch upon like the consciousness of elephants and the mindfulness of an elephant?
Like
Like what have you seen when working with elephants? Have you noticed that their mindfulness is much different than humans, or is it very similar, or how conscious they may be?
Yeah, I gotta explain all this. And yeah, the elephant is one of the like amazing creature that we need to understand that even they're very very big, but they're very gentle animal, and for us like they are very special. That uh, especially they're huge, they're big, but they're like the way that they react with us is like they are very gentle, and yeah, they are very kind animal. And uh, yeah, at first like their consciousness like they a little bit fear like what we are doing with them, and they don't know like how to react with us as well. So yeah, in Manalau we try to like give them a very relaxed and uh, by so sorry, this is our first step. So the next step would be like 100% free into the wild, because Manalang here is like 1 years, and we try to first we try to educate people how to understand the life of the elephant and how to be respectful. And yeah, so our next step would be like we will free them into the wild, like that we will have a visitor who come to visit them only in the wild, not like walking like this as we are doing today. But
So everybody kind of seems to have a very similar mindfulness. By coming here
yeah.
already, they have a different mindfulness for respect of the elephant. So
Yeah.
where they come from doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really matter. So yeah, everyone here in Manalau, like I guess most people, the basic that they have in their heart is like the beautiful heart
Yeah.
and the love that they have to all elephant, in everywhere,
Yeah.
not just here in Laos. But so when they're here, it doesn't matter who they are, where they're from, but they have a very same pattern that they are here, like of the love to the elephant, and this is something that we also have it. So when they're here, we even convince them or inspire the people why we promote, why we are here together to do things with the elephant. And yeah, it really doesn't matter like where they're from. In general, we are the same, the feeling, and we are connected. Yeah. So this is the like
Plants,
general.
like do plants themselves possibly have any consciousness,
Mm.
or if consciousness is just with humans and animals?
Normally like a human and animal.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
we have a consciousness. So for the plant, when we cut them, they don't seem like they hurt. But the elephant and the human, if you cut them or if you hit them, they hurt, and they respond
Yeah.
the consciousness to you as soon as possible. Yeah, like for the tree, I think they don't have a consciousness, but for us we do, and the animal, like for example, if you did something bad, they you can see it what happened. Sometimes they scare the elephant, but when you are here, you show your like a beautiful consciousness to the elephant, and you make the day a beautiful day for the elephant. Yeah.
So if you have one message, it doesn't have to pertain to elephants, but if you had one message to tell the whole world, what would that message be?
Thank you. I feel very very emotional about this question.
Oh, good.
This is what I keep asking people as well. Like, what else can you do if you can change the whole world?
Yeah.
What will you do? What will you change? For me, to understand, to respect each other is the best thing. Like if you understand each other, rather than language or the feeling, but very important when you have a feeling in very deep, the love that you have with other people, and then this is the thing that is like what I would say like the connection is the best thing for all of us to understand why we have a very deep connection, because we are the same. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. We all have the same way as the beginning, ending, and yeah. If I could change the world, I would have a people that feel like we're equally. But of course, we cannot change the whole world. But the only thing that we can do the best moment we can. What's the best moment is like environment, like people saw you and consciousness, everything like happiness with you. Like whatever you say, people happy. Whatever you think in a positive way. And whatever you do, you react, and people like respond in a very good way. That is the best thing that I would consider to do it. Yeah, and
Mm.
I want everybody to be like, for me, if everyone like me, I think the world would be much better. But of course, people are different. What's different is the mind, what they think, and maybe part of that is culture as well. But to understand and respect each other, this is the great thing. So if you show your respect, of course, you will get the respect back to you. Yeah,
Mm. Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.